Hey guys, it is.
Hey guys, it's Naj.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi guys, it's Vid.
He's for.
And today we're here with another episode of the Handon Weekly with Legacies season 3, episode 7. What's it called?
A New Hope.
Yeah, I'm already already over it. Yeah, A New Hope.
Okay,
I'm scrambled. I'm
We're
scrambled.
losing it. Oh my
I don't even
god.
know the episode.
I'm just here for the promo. I'm so sorry.
We'll talk about the promo. Okay. But I know you guys went into this episode thinking it was going to be okay. This episode was so good.
It was actually good.
Holy
It was
fuck.
actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh my god.
I thought it was gonna be trash. So
As soon as it started, I didn't even care about the non-Star Wars stuff. I just wanted all Star Wars. Like didn't care about the MG and the Caleb and the Jed stuff and the Dorian and the Alaric. Like they could have scrapped that. All they could have given us is literally all of the Star Wars stuff. And I mean that it was, oh my god, Brett.
he snapped because
He's nap.
Okay. When I saw Summer's name on the guest starring, I screamed.
Me too.
We did,
Me
I
too.
said she was in Atlanta like ages ago.
I put it in the chat, and I freaked out. I was like, no fucking way. And then when I saw it, I finally said, oh my gosh, she's there. I was like, what the
yo.
But the fact that Hope wrote a story with younger her. Okay, I wrote a freaking fan fiction with young Hope and
Yeah.
present Hope meeting each other, and it's just like, oh my god, I
never expected her to meet herself. So
I've
that
been
was
waiting that so long. I wanted at least Summer and Danielle scenes, and we freaking got them.
and we got him unprovoked, like and in the best
that
setting
was,
too. Like
just the fact that Brett added Summer in there, like Lizzie wrote the story when she was 11, but we didn't get young Lizzie and young Josie, but we got young Hope. Like,
I mean, it's so show for a reason.
holy fuck.
it's giving flavor. Like I listen.
And then they brought Karen back.
I know. It's funny because she tweeted out today. She's like, I hope you join me in supporting my fellow friends on on Legacies. And I was like, is she gonna be in this episode?
And then I saw Nick's name.
I saw her
and
name.
Like, I saw Nick's name and I was like, okay, we were right. We did call he was going to be at the end of this episode, and we were totally right.
Listen, I knew he was going to come at some point. I didn't know how. I just was like, listen. Once we found out that Landon wasn't real, I was like, Clark had to come back because they've shown him in the flashbacks.
I mean, we've technically known that it's been Clark for like a month and a half, 2 months now.
Yeah.
We've been hanging on to this for a while, and we did not spill shit.
Nope, we did it because we're responsible. Sorry.
Please. I mean,
Okay. Maybe delete that.
Okay, first off, next episode, shout out to Hannah, because you guys are going to have to give her like all the freaking love, because she is in the next episode.
as she should. Listen,
The next episode, queen shit, you know.
It's going to be our thumbnail next episode.
Yes.
we love to see it.
But anyways, okay. We brought Fur into this podcast because everyone else does not know Star Wars.
No,
I would have just been talking to myself about this. So Fur, thank you so much for letting me pressure you into joining us.
oh my god.
That's what friends are for.
I had Iz tell him to come into her live just so I could ask him.
I know, she goes, can you message Fur and ask him to come in so I can ask him a question? I was like, in my mind, I'm like, why don't you just message him?
Do you feel special, Fur?
Thank you.
But okay. The fact, I did not think it was going to be Lizzie's story, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we did say that no matter whose story it was, just like who the characters were, it makes a lot of sense. And the fact that Lizzie had made herself, she made herself a princess, and then she made herself, what was it, J0513? She made Josie J0513. Stop. Stop. And Josie literally, I can't fucking talk.
Oh my God.
Please, because we're trying. We're getting to the. We're trying. We're trying to get to the main ingredient.
Lizzie made it so that Josie bowed down to her. Okay, I really liked the fact that they were self-aware of what was going on. Are you okay? I like the fact that they were very self-aware of what was going on, and they still managed to add like snarky hope into it. Like this whole, okay, why did I say that? And she is totally Ray. Like she was, which is funny because Ray didn't exist. Well, I mean, I guess she would have because they are
they're ahead of us.
Those movies would exist. But if that hope didn't exist in the story, why was hope there in the first place? It's like she inserted herself into it and made herself her own character, because that character, Hope, like the scavenger Hope, didn't exist in either story. So in a sense, it was her vision quest because she was the only one that was out of place in that story. It was like the therapy box all over again, only it was a hallucination of drugs, and the thing that came out of the pit was actually Clark and not a monster.
Yeah.
But does that parallel him being like a Malivore then? Like she says that she has to defeat Malivore, she has to become a Tribrid, but if Clark is the one that came out of the pit, does Clark
is that who she had to do?
Anyways,
a sister.
Okay, and then the Star Sword and Hope not being the chosen one, which was actually surprising.
I know, I was surprised with that. I didn't know what it was.
I think it's funny that Lizzie basically imagined her dad as like this drunkard, like guy, like obviously like villain, and then Hope imagined him as like
a saint at this point. I was like, no, sis, he's literally trash.
But the thing is he was a father figure to her, and she literally saw him as a father figure. And like young Hope wanted to be friends with the twins, and the twins were bullies. Like they literally laughed at her. Josie went and told the story and laughed that Hope was the villain.
Yeah.
And made fun of her. And Hope just wanted to be friends, and yet they were the ones that never let her in.
Didn't Lizzie, like in season 1, tell Alaric that if we're gonna bring up
make friends?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, try to be friends with her at 7, 9, 11. Well,
it just shows that they were never friends, and Hope literally was alone until Landon came to the school.
I mean,
endgame stuff, right? It just basically proves that Hope had no one until Landon.
Exactly.
Not the soda. I don't got nothing over here to sip my tea with. Okay, I mean,
the
taste air.
Marvelous. I love it.
Okay, let's the sets that they had to build for this episode.
They were good.
They were so good. And did you guys see Amon in? I know
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And she was in the cantina. She was in the bar too. She was sitting at the bar.
Yes.
Doing her thing. I had to collect.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like that would have been so fun. Okay, but then back to them being self-aware and them going into the bar and the password being Gandalf forever. Like Lizzie being the closet Lord of the Rings nerd. I mean, just Hope like pointing that out too. She's like, but the fact that Hope knew what it was because of Landon, Gandalf forever, really, Lizzie?
You know, we love to see it.
And she was very aware of what that meant because of Landon and his Lord of the Rings obsession, which was adorable.
Cute.
But then them going into the bar and it just being like, does anyone else see that that's just Ethan?
Yo, I don't know why he's here. Like,
Well, because
Like
I
0.2
just
seconds.
imagine
Because
like
they are setting up Lizzie and Ethan.
they're setting up Lizzie and Ethan. Yeah,
yeah.
I have called that since 209 or 210.
I didn't tell this.
Why? Damn.
If she was updated to Sarah's regular, I was saying
Why?
this is here for Lizzie.
Yeah.
Why? Why can't we get? Oh my
Why
God.
can't you get Ethan?
We
and
couldn't even
MG?
get Mizzy. We couldn't
They
even
are
get
gay.
Mika, and I have to sit here and get
They are
this.
gay.
We're
Like,
gonna
they're
we're gonna
literally
get the love triangle, but we're gonna get it in the way that we don't want it.
right. If MJ
imagine
don't get his
AF.
man, if MJ don't get his
You
man,
should get
before I
Ethan
smack him-
and Lizzie fighting over MG. That was
Exactly.
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 Like, what is this? This ain't what I.
Okay. And then Brett sliding in the merman there. I mean, as basically
Yeah, I love
the
that.
equivalent.
No, what's
And then
Handle
Hope,
memories.
yeah, and then Hope basically being
Oh my
completely
god.
over Lizzie and Ethan flirting.
Yo, no, and then they kissed, and I collapsed. I was like, ugh, like
They're
you
definitely
have to-
setting up.
Yeah.
But then how? Okay, but then how would she see him? So she just gonna go on a hunt for him, or maybe
Wait, there's
she'll
so
get with
much-
him after the rebound.
Yeah. There's so much happening. How is Lizzie looking for a rebound for Hope next week?
Right?
why
Like,
did-
What if the promo happens, that thing that happens at the beginning, and then so Hope's pissed off because she walks out because that's what she does.
Oh, it
And
better
then
not
Lizzie
be.
is just like, okay, no, we'll set you up for a rebound.
Nah.
And then it's Ethan.
It better
and
not.
then she's like,
But
she's
then
like, that's the man for my
Ethan likes
dreams.
Ethan herself, and they actually get along. I don't
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay, we need to get to the trailer. Just so
I
much
don't
word.
know. Okay, we're talking about
You're
the
just
episode. We're
losing
talking
it.
about the episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
losing
mean,
my
this
mind.
gosh, it's fine.
The fact that they brought in okay, Lizzie and Hope both writing fan fiction, basically,
Just funny.
and like writing themselves into this story, and Hope, like, it was funny when Lizzie had the story, but then it merged into Hope's story. I thought for a second that it was going to merge into Josie having a story, but nah, it was just Josie literally making fun of Lizzie and Hope at the same time.
Yeah.
she was out here in her bully bag. She was just listen.
But I mean, even Alyssa
Oh.
Chang said that the twins were bullies when they were younger.
And then she had a crush on Jed.
Oh, Lizzie having a crush on Jed for 2
That
weeks.
was a
2 weeks.
shocker.
A 2-week
Less
crush.
longer
They-
than
they- I don't
Hope's crush on
know.
Josie.
It
I
lasted.
don't know.
Not so long. Never mind.
2 weeks. 2 weeks is longer than a week.
You know what?
Yeah.
No, these legacy writers are petty with these like time stamps.
Yeah.
They want you to know.
The amount of times that Lizzie screamed she was 11, like, she's not here anymore. Move on.
Yeah.
She said we're over that. Get over it.
Like
So,
we were kids. This doesn't matter anymore.
well, yeah, she
Although
gonna be
parallel.
she gonna be kidding with. My God, her and Ethan like
That's a
that's
twist.
out of pocket. That was not what I needed because I kept saying it. And I was like, no, how would that even work? And you mean tell me it's because the story?
Like I said, I called that since 210.
I just nobody wants that shit.
I mean,
So-
nobody does.
At least now the ship named Lethan. It's them and not the other one.
True.
I,
But okay, was it just like there was a whole shit ton of sisterhood vibes in this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold of the pinkies at the
And
end.
the end.
in the hug,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
was
in twin
nice to
hugs.
see it.
Yeah.
I
And
love
the
he
whole,
hugging
like,
them.
Alaric hugging all three, like him being happy to see Hope and then hugging all three of them, like his daughters.
Yeah.
They must have had a lot of fun filming this because, like, okay, Lizzie's outfit, and I mean, all the outfits looked really good, but Lizzie and Hope especially, their
Yeah.
outfits and their hair and their makeup.
And the CGI,
Yeah,
and the
like
Like
CGI
Josie's
was
makeup, I
snapping.
really like Josie's makeup with the android, like with the, I don't know, it was like a chip or something, like,
Yeah. And then how her eyes like turned red and blue
yeah, and
between
then
commands.
red and blue.
Like it didn't
like
it didn't look
crystals.
overdone.
Like the
So
crystals. And then her hair was like kind of like, I don't know, it was different, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, I mean, they did an amazing job with costumes and stuff like that. I just was coming into this episode with low expectations. So,
Okay,
you know,
can we talk about the Hope and Hope stuff? Because my heart hurt for Little Hope.
Yeah.
Because her
so yeah, she
that the hollow being destroyed would mean that her family would come back to her.
that was the sickest shit I
And then-
witnessed because she was like, "You're wrong."
And then Big Hope having to tell her that the hollow was destroyed by her dad and that it didn't bring her family back to her. Like, just the pain in Big Hope's voice. And then, like, I love that scene so much. That was such an amazing scene between the two of them. I really hope we get like BTS with them.
Yeah, we really got it. Like,
And the
we
way
got
that
two
like
hopes.
Hope's story, she had written the twins as like heroes almost. It just made it even more sad that they had never really fully accepted her as like kids. And like just the fact that like at the end when Leslie's like, well, we've all changed now, it really stands out over the fact that they weren't friends when they were young, and that, you know, Lizzie and Josie had no clue, like really no freaking clue at all what Hope was going through.
And
They
then now
didn't
they
even care
understand.
about what the hollow was.
Yeah, they didn't. That wasn't their concern. I mean, because they had each other. Hope had no one. Again, Hope had no one until Landon showed up. I mean,
Yeah, she was gone for a
Landon is the
while.
reason why they're all friends in the first place. Otherwise, she'd still be locked in her room. Or she'd be graduated and back in New Orleans by now.
Sure. He wouldn't have let her left. He wouldn't have let her get the chance to leave.
Well, there would have been
Graduation
no
and it.
monsters or anything, I don't think.
Well-
They wouldn't have activated the knife.
Did we ever have it? Did you think they would have graduated? Did they even have a graduation class?
Well, probably not. But Hope
Yeah,
maybe
it-
just would have. I mean,
She would have left
would Hope
already.
have gone back to New Orleans? Who knows? With both her parents dead, I know she has, you know, aunts and uncles, but like,
Yeah, them aunts and uncles don't be caring right now. So I mean, maybe you know, I don't know.
it's just like this really reiterated over the fact of just how alone Hope was, you know,
Yeah.
and how much she actually lost. Like she said at the end, that she literally just lost everyone. She lost everyone and she had no one. And now she has Landon, but she thinks that she's lost him. But I really wish that at the end when she was just like, oh, I have to become a Tribrid, and they were all talking, that it would have clued into her being like, this is why Landon left, because he's trying to find an alternate solution, which means that she didn't have to be a Tribrid. I mean, was it Josie that said you only became a Tribrid because you had to face Malivore alone?
Does she know that though? Does she know Landon's out there doing
Well,
that?
she probably, no, that's true. She doesn't. She thinks that he just left, but I really hope.
That's episode when
Yeah.
we get to the trailer is that's what I think is going to happen, is that she's going to find out what he's doing, and that's why she goes and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when that happens.
Yeah, so like it just, I think that line really just proves what us Handons have been saying since the breakup. Like it feels like we've just been like I can't even think of the word, like
Actually watching the show.
yeah, like it's just, he basically just confirmed it. Like and that the interview that he put out right before the episode,
This is wild.
Yeah.
Let me read this. He
Go ahead and
said,
read it.
Brett said, these are his words. Hold on, let me find it. These are his words straight from the interview. And so, you know, Landon is one of, if not the most important person in her life. Talking about
Period.
exactly.
Love to
We
see it.
said that all along. We've always said that. Handon, we haven't lost faith.
Of course not.
Well, would we?
No, because
Yeah,
we know.
this season 3 hand is so good. Danielle was so right.
Oh my God, they so.
Honestly, the season 3 Handon has just been amazing. Like Danielle and Brett and that have like said from the beginning, this season really focuses on Hope and Landon, and boy did it ever. And just like their growth and this 180 of Landon fighting and basically becoming like what Hope has been trying to do all along too, like just being, he literally is the hero that rises. Because none of that would have happened had he not been stabbed by the golden arrow. So the golden arrow stabbing him was actually good because it literally made him rise as a hero.
Period. Oh my god.
Like this, okay, and they said that the prophecy was still going to come into play. So
Yeah.
the greatest destroyer of love
Is Hope and
assumed-
Landon's love defeating Melivore?
Yes, we assumed it was 304 when he melted, but that was only the beginning of it. The actual meaning of the prophecy is Hope and Landon's love is what's going to destroy Malivore or destroy. Oh my god.
Robyn.
Oh
Oh
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my
We
mind.
have to fucking wait until October.
I know.
fucking God!
112 days. 112 days.
112 days.
We're gonna Fur.
I'm
You're gonna
gonna.
have a countdown, right? You're gonna have a
Oh.
countdown for us.
This is
119 days.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
sick.
exactly. We
This
have
is
1
sick.
week, and then we have the last one, and then we're with that countdown starting, baby.
This is not it because by the time it starts, I'm gonna be back in class. I really hate it here.
But okay, this the Wendigo stuff. I mean, just the
Listen.
fact that the Wendigo had taken MG's form, and Caleb figured it out
Immediately, I was like,
immediately.
oh, like why you push Landon? I mean, why you push Landon? Why you push MG there? I was like, huh? And then he said, MG will never do that. And I was like, oh, true. Maybe I was still, I don't know. I was just not into it. I was just out of it. Like that damn alert scene and Dirt and whatever the fuck. I was just not feeling it. It was draining me and my homegirls.
I really didn't that whole the Dorian and the Alaric and the
Yeah, like how was Alaric and Emma like arguing and then like everything was cool afterwards. I was like,
like
huh?
I guess they needed it to continue the story, but I mean, really, I was enjoying the Star Wars stuff and the storyline that really
Yes.
it felt weird to kind of have that break.
Push it back, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just not caring. Like I don't care about Lyric. And once again, I understand Emma, but like Emma says, he was also besties with Lyric, sending kids to prison worlds. So shut the fuck up. I'm just like, it is what it is. Your husband.
I mean, it was
wanted
nice.
these supernatural.
It was nice to have Karen back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like
I just didn't really care.
I mean, I guess they needed to get that brotherhood between MG and Caleb and Jed together so that the super squad was strong for Hope for next episode, because season 1 really was about the super squad and being behind Hope and her not having to do it alone. And the super squad was basically fractured, if you think about it, in season 2 and season 3, mostly in season 3 because of everything that happened. So having that kind of like brotherhood come back in time for the super squad to get back for Hope in order for them to defeat Malivore as a team and not just her by herself. It was needed, but I don't know. It just felt like
I feel like it was out of place. Like,
yeah.
If anything, the accurate ones could have been obviously Caleb and MG and Jed, and also, or maybe even Alert thing because it's recent with the thing. But I feel like it would have been later on, at least starting off at the end of the episode. It did not need a whole ass like section. If anything, like we didn't need to know about Lyric and Emma. Honestly, like it should have been here like a conversation like this.
And the writers gave us Caleb crushing on Cleo, like confirming.
Yeah.
Yep, confirmation. So basically meaning, okay, they're gonna be a thing. Yeah.
Because like they just confirmed it for us, because we know they like their foreshadowing. But I don't know, but when Caleb said that thing with Jed and Alyssa, I almost felt like MG was gonna be like, it's okay, I have a thing for someone too.
I thought he was gonna say something. I thought he was. I thought he was gonna say, well, yeah, I'm on. I thought he was gonna say something. I was hoping it was gonna be Ethan.
Something.
I thought it was gonna be something, and I didn't get shit.
I was kind of disappointed there wasn't. I was like, MG, come on.
Like, I was like, go ahead, spill it out.
Come on.
Right, go ahead and say it, because we already know who it would be. So go ahead and say his name.
I don't know.
Lying.
I just thought that. I mean, you know.
I thought I was the only one that picked up on that vibe. I was like, did you want to finish that sentence? No.
Yeah, like it seemed like he was gonna say more, and then he didn't, and like it was just like, okay, you're gonna tease us, fine, okay. Like,
yeah, I was like, okay, well, go ahead.
Just the confirmation that we got with Caleb and Cleo, and then the promo that we got.
Yeah.
I think that was just like, I think they meant to do that because they wanted to show, hey, you know what? No. And Amino, when she was in that live with Ben, no, when she was doing that questionnaire on Instagram, they asked her who she enjoyed filming with, and she said Chris. So so Cleo and Caleb are going to have a lot of scenes coming up because they were still filming season 3.
Love it here.
I'm a feast, y'all. You got it.
CW is messy. They always do these promos to have everyone spiraling.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get into the promo. First off, we get our confirmed Handon reunion.
Let's go.
And it's gonna be
go.
so angry. No, because
it's gonna be. It's reminding me of like episode 8 of season 1.
108 parallel. It's the 108
what are you
parallel.
doing here? Yes.
We're
Not let asking what are you doing here, like bitch.
Right, like Sarah, you fucking know. You
No,
thought you could have some hope
Kim
that long?
said, like, yeah, they always find their way to each other. Danielle said.
Sorry.
Yo.
Period. Danielle was like, they will always find their way back to each other. Period.
And then get jealous hope. We have jealous hope.
Oh my god.
I literally said this on my live stream last week or earlier this week. I was like, you know, Hope want to see Landon and Cleo and either get jealous or like be curious.
But that also parallels Landon being jealous when
Robyn. He get 2 combo pieces. Oh my god.
Jealous Landon, and now we're getting jealous Hope.
And then we're getting more tails.
The whole Cleo and Landon holding hands thing, she's literally showing him a vision. Because when they had her telling her story, they only focused on her hands holding the hands of the person she was showing. So she held Josie's hand, she held Caleb's hand, and she held Alaric's hands. And they made it a point to focus on that. So that is probably what they're doing. And she never showed Hope anything. So Hope has no idea. So I guarantee that scene is her showing Landon a vision. And that's why that's what Hope walks into. And so he's going to have to explain
when Cleo leaves them alone in the room. I'm going to let you talk. I know she's going to leave them alone in the room.
Yeah, she'll just be like, she's going to go talk to, because who was behind Hope?
I don't know.
What if
Caleb goes too? Well,
when were they filming in the graveyard?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But what was that, a heart that they were stealing?
Somebody said there was a heart.
It was
but they were tracking
Somebody
them.
said fraud. Let me see.
So why are they tracking them? Was Caleb tracking them or was Hope tracking them?
It's like a heart.
Yeah, it's a heart.
So somebody said a frog.
Wait,
I'm like,
what if they're making a body for Malivore?
Not Frankenstein.
No, I don't need this.
Not the Frankenstein.
No. Get it out of here now.
We need that confirmation about the DNA though, in that article that Brett said, it literally said that it was basically the DNA is the only thing that's keeping them apart. The fact that they're toxic to each other. So we will get confirmation at some point that they aren't toxic to each other.
Exactly. We're definitely going to get it because they can't.
That'll probably be like 404 now, which was supposed to be 320. But I want to go back to the Star Wars for a minute. the monster being Lord Marshall and it being a version of Hope, which I did say it was in Lizzie's version, it was a version of Hope, and I did say it was going to be a Hope, although I wasn't totally right. But then I thought for sure it was going to be like, it was still going to be her, being afraid of becoming a Tribrid, which is true.
Yeah.
It did kind of tie into her being a Tribrid, but the fact that it was Malivore, like, when did she kill herself in that?
Yeah, that scene, like, huh?
Was she always a Tribrid in the hallucination?
Somebody was like, because somebody was confused. They was like, is she already a Tribrid then? I'm like,
Or did she
like that? Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah,
it took me a second to
But
realize.
I know
that's
if
her
you want,
Tribrid eyes.
I once tried to hope, but I don't know. I don't want it anymore because the way she says she's gonna be stuck forever in trauma if she becomes a Tribrid.
And that's what she's afraid of. She's afraid of becoming, the fact that they pointed out the fact that she's afraid of becoming a Tribrid and afraid of being stuck. Again, they pointed out the fact that she was destined to destroy Malivore and then she wanted to love someone she wasn't going to lose, which, hello, Phoenix. And then the whole like fate and I mean, the next episode is literally about fate, and they talked about fate and the fact that she was destined to destroy Malivore and she wants to love someone she can't lose, and this all just leads to Landon. Like, and then the fact that she thinks that she has to be a Tribrid in order to defeat Malivore, but Landon's trying to make it so she doesn't have to be a Tribrid, and it's just like, how can you not see the end game parallels in that?
I'm ready for war. I'm ready to collect my end game, even though we're not going to really get them.
But it's just the fact that it's going to end on a freaking cliffhanger next episode, and we're going to have to wait.
Can you not, though? And then our countdown begins of literally like 3 months. So I'm hoping that they end on a good cliff note first.
When they meet each other.
It's not going to end when they meet each other. No.
I need a conversation, please.
You better know that we're gonna end in angst next week. There's no way.
God.
So we're gonna end with her opening the door, saying, "What the hell is this?"
No, it won't end on that.
She's gonna talk a little bit.
And if they were really gonna tease a relationship, why would they show it in the promo? Landon and Cleo are basically
people are worried about that. Like, that's not happening.
No, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, but for anyone who is worried about that, Landon and Cleo are basically like siblings. Like, don't even stress about it. Like, they have. I'm sure Landon wouldn't be with.
Yeah, I'm sure Landon would be someone who tried to kill Hope.
Landon is exactly. He didn't even trust Cleo off the rip. Like, did y'all forget that he literally knocked her out before her, like, literally earlier in the season?
If you think about it, Landon thought she was happy with Gollum Landon. He could have left.
Yeah.
It is.
He could have left and went after Malivore on his own. But what did he do? He stayed to protect Hope.
That could lead into why Cleo is showing Landon the memories, because that could lead into that Landon openly says he doesn't trust her necessarily, and then that's what could lead to her showing him her story. And
what if she's showing him how Hope was when he was gone?
I would like to see it.
Wait, because if she do that, what if he's still like,
and how much over her too? To convince him that she was literally broken without him.
Yeah, like, what if he said of her too, and he can't get over Hope as well, and Cleo's like, let me show you how Hope was when she was gone too. Oh, please listen. Give it to me now.
Trying to figure out a way if that Landon isn't, like, try to figure out how they're not toxic to each other.
I mean, it will make sense. It has to be at some point.
I mean, Cleo has witch powers, so, like, and Landon still has her hair.
Yeah, he still has her hair, and then now since
got to come into play.
And I feel like Hope might, like, Clark and Hope might talk at some point.
Wait,
and she might mention how he's toxic to her too.
He has her hair and her DNA, and they're stealing a heart.
I see you, Hope?
Yeah.
I see the vision.
I mean, something light. Saying so true.
The way
A lot of
this
it.
episode was about Star Wars, and we've barely even freaking talked about Star Wars.
I mean, listen, I told y'all.
I don't know a damn thing about Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Listen, I want
Yes.
to rant about that promo.
As a Star Wars fan, I really enjoyed that. How about you, Fur?
Same.
Yeah. It was really well done, and
Yes, and it made sense.
it made sense. That's the thing, is it's like, okay, how is this going to make sense? And it did.
Yeah, it did.
It actually did. This was one of the best episodes. Like, this was so
It
good.
was.
Right, and I was giving slander.
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
Brett
everyone was
snapped.
so worried.
He snapped. Blessings to you.
Like,
But
He
yeah,
directed, write it, right? He
yeah,
wrote
Brett
it.
wrote it. Yeah.
With Thomas. Thomas helped write it.
Thomas
Oh,
wrote it on his own.
No, I think Thomas helped wrote it.
They did an amazing job.
snapped.
I think this is one of my favorite episodes, honestly.
Like the whole like
Even
show.
without okay, can we talk about the fact that Landon is never in any alternate universe episodes?
Yo, I don't.
They're so sick.
This is the sickest shit.
Justice for Landon. It was a Star Wars episode and Landon wasn't in it?
Like,
How pissed was Arya?
Yeah,
bad as hell.
that's just
I'm surprised he
Those
didn't throw
are-
no shade in that trivia.
Arya Shakasemi, if you're watching this.
You deserve this episode. You deserve rights.
I mean, I know, where were they going to fit Landon? Maybe they had Arya in like one of the ninja suits or something just so he could be part of it. Or
That's a head canon.
maybe they let
Because
him
they
in the cut.
usually do that on the normal films.
Well, maybe they let him be the Lord Marshal guy until the
Fighting.
mask came off.
Could be.
That fight was really cool, though.
Yeah. I know. I was salty.
I really
That was
like.
really
I really that really reminded me of the fight in 116 with the Headless Horseman. Like the whole the area and stuff like that, and I mean, it wasn't totally the fight, but like it was something like that, And I like that it was swords, not necessarily lightsabers. So that was really fun.
I did thought that dude was Landon. I was like, okay, Landon. But then when she said, I already know who it is, I was like, fuck, Malibor.
I thought when she said it was something that she's been scared of all along, I thought for sure it was her becoming a Tribrid and not Malivore himself. But I think that it was kind of that in a sense, because she figured it out when she killed Malivore. Is the only way to kill Malivore is become a Tribrid.
Mm.
And so it kind of was, that's what her fear was. It's just, how do you put that into like physical form, I know we keep jumping.
We're jumbled, okay? Like, listen, we're about to feast next week. We trying to collect our thoughts.
My brain is going like a mile a minute. Are we gonna get a staring reunion though? Like we always get a staring reunion, like 103.
I think you're gonna get it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's not gonna be that long because Landon and Cleo is gonna be holding hands, but yeah.
Right. They're gonna jump up like, oh shit. I'm like, cut the cameras.
Shit.
Oh shit.
And Landon's gonna want to explain, but Hope, being Hope, she's probably just gonna be like, save your breath or whatever and like walk. No, but Hope has changed though too.
Yeah, she's changed. I don't
There's no way. There is no way that she would sit there and think that Landon and Cleo had moved on.
Yeah, but like,
but once again, she is. He left her once again, and not even just that. Like, she never made terms with Cleo. Like when Cleo stabbed her, Cleo was knocked out, and then Hope was somewhere else. So she's like, "You're working with the enemy that almost killed me."
Yeah, that's for her. Like, we're working with her.
Like, so you left me to work with my almost killer?
Oh, and then he could be like, "No, you don't understand. We found a way to kill Malivore."
I wish.
Or he can be like, I found a way to protect you.
I found a way that you don't have to become a Tribrid. And then it just shows her exactly what he was trying to do. And so maybe they won't get back together right away. But the thing is like, I mean, they are going to get back together.
Yeah, at some point. But we might not get it in the
Robyn,
What?
Pia just reminded the Benjo parallel with Hope finding Landon and Cleo in the motel room.
Oh,
Yeah, yes. Sick. You're gonna see it. You're gonna know when you see it, Nash.
I'm just no, actually. Wait. What scene? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know.
can we just get next week's episode right now?
Yeah. I'm ready to do my parallels. I'm ready to get them in picture frame.
Okay. To recap this episode, it confirms sisterhood. Hope's in love with Landon. Landon's fighting for Hope. Hope's afraid of becoming a Tribrid. The twins were bullies when they were younger. Hope was alone until Landon showed up. MG, Caleb, and Jed are hilarious together.
And meet the Ning game.
And meet.
But
Summer being back, welcome.
no, man, that reveal.
Great.
That reveal was
Yeah.
top-notch.
Summer's the same hate as Danielle. Right now.
I literally pointed that out of my reaction. I was like, I can't believe she's the same.
Danielle is so sure.
She got tall as hell. I was like, damn, she's towering gang. I was like,
we love you, Danielle.
Danielle, we love you. You know, our small queen. But Summer was giving you height.
I'm the same height as Danielle.
Yeah, I'm 5'1" too. We're in a small group. You know, we're the small gang. It's fine.
But Summer being in this episode just like immediately made me excited. I was already excited. I was one of the few people who were excited already about the episode.
Yeah, because you were a fan of Star Wars. It was just like
Same. Yes.
what is happening?
Now look at me going the fuck to episode 14 to collect my Handon, my jealous Landon pictures.
Got jealous Hope.
Oh my god, who would have thought? I never like people was like we wouldn't get that.
Okay, let's do our MVP and our favorite scene. Start us off.
MVP, I gotta go with Hope. She was my MVP she's just Hope. And then my favorite scene is the scene between Danielle and Summer when they were talking about the Hollow and wanting the mom and dad to come back. That was like, it broke my heart. It was such an amazing scene. So that's gonna be my MVP and my favorite scene.
For me, my MVP is obviously Hope. This episode, she was just amazing. And I mean, Danielle she was giving me very much delicious visuals. Her hair, her makeup, and her whole storyline this whole episode was amazing. And we're getting closer to Tribrid Hope, which is what I love to see. My favorite scene was definitely the fighting scene at the end and before the reveal of her Tribrid eyes. So, yeah.
Vin?
Okay, my MVP is Landon. No, just kidding. It's Hope. He wasn't even him. I know he was somewhere. No, but Hope probably, yeah, no doubt. And my favorite scene is probably Summer and Danielle did a great job on that. Hope, grow up, Hope, and little Hope. I was tearing up like that would break my heart.
Fur?
MVP Hope. And for this thing, I'm going to say the beginning of the Star Wars thing because it was so similar to A New Hope. And it was cool seeing it.
Okay. I mean, not a shocker, but my MVP is also Hope. But I'm going to say it's both Hopes. It's Little Hope and Big Hope.
Yes.
Because they were both amazing. And my favorite scene is the scene with Big Hope or Hope Michelson telling Hope Marshall about the Hollow and her family, because that whole scene was just like so good. And just the fact that we got a conversation between the two of them. I mean, I've been wanting this since I wrote that fic back at the end of season 2, having a conversation between the two of them. And that was absolutely amazing that we got that. And then the part where it was Little Hope with the twins and Lizzie called her Little Hope. She was just like, hang on a second, Little Hope. Like, but then I also really loved the fight with Hope and Lord Marshall. Like that fight, it was so well choreographed and it was so good. And I mean, Danielle just looked amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Kate, whoever is doing her makeup and her hair this season, I mean,
Yeah, it's
needs
great.
all the awards because it is so good.
They snapped this season with like makeup and stuff. So
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Finally, they throw that wig in the trash.
the costumes,
honestly, that wig it should have been burnt. I'm
the
hoping
costumes for this episode, Anne, seriously, you outdid yourself. These are
Yeah.
incredible. Like Lizzie's outfit,
That was such a
Amazing.
great episode.
I mean, I don't have enough good things to say about this. I mean, I know I'm gonna love next episode simply because we get our Handon reunion in it. But I
exactly.
have to say,
Yeah.
this episode was
So
so good.
biased.
It saved last episode.
Yes, exactly. It was a good example of how to do like a word episode, but advancing the story.
Yes.
Like Hope talked
Not,
about her
not
trauma.
like the
Like,
last
serious.
one.
Yeah, like we
Kinda.
like exactly. Like
She talked about her traumas. Like, we have
which is
to
what we
really-
wanted. We wanted them talking about and healing about. I mean, all of them did. All three girls talked about their
Exactly.
trauma and their past and you know, healed from it. And my God, that was just like we have been
amazing.
asking for
Yeah.
that for the whole
wow.
time.
Alaric is such a trash dad. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was a trash dad. Like he's still trash, but like damn.
So was Hope the chosen one after all?
I think he was.
I
For
think she
her,
was in
it
a
was.
sense.
For her,
When it was her story, it was.
for her,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
This episode was so good. Tell us what you guys think about this episode. I mean,
Like we are in a brain rot right now, but we have
yeah,
a
I
lot
mean,
to
I
talk
think we're
about
trying
on
to process
Twitter.
everything. I think we're trying
Yeah.
to process everything because
But if you
I
follow
just,
us on Twitter, you're probably gonna see our thoughts.
yeah,
because it always takes me a couple of days after the episode for me to for things to just like click, and then I'll just like send them to Iz or Vit, and I'll just be like, wait a second, and because
Yeah.
it's just like my brain has to process what happened, but I'll be talking about it for the next week without a
yeah,
doubt.
pretty much. Like, I'll be there in spirits, making my parallels and waiting for Handon. We'll
Period.
see. Like, I'm just we're getting jealous. Hope
We're jealous, Hope.
and then she's
I have
like,
been
oh,
waiting
what are
for
you
the
two
one.
doing?
Oh, I
Well,
can't.
we-
Wait. I can't.
I'm ready. I'm ready to
It-
feast.
this is just so good. I love
I'm
season
just-
3. I love season
Season 3 outsold this whole like the other seasons completely. So
It did.
and I just can't wait for next week so I can finally finish my Handon pack. Love to see it. We won. We won.
We won.
Yep, Handon
won.
Nation.
We
Now
got y'all.
we're gonna
This-
eat.
You know, just
We gonna eat. We gonna eat good.
yeah, just keep being positive. Keep loving our
Yeah.
couple. Keep, you know, handing out those parallels and the edits and the stories and like everything that we're getting and you know, keep, you know, let Brett and everyone know how much you enjoyed this episode. Show the writers love. Show all of the writers love. All of the writers for all of the seasons because they all deserve it anyways.
Hey,
And then show Brett some love and I mean, Jenny, we got to go show Jenny some love because man, she killed this
killed it.
episode too.
so yep. Go ahead and spread them all.
But
Jealous Hope.
Jealous Hope era.
yep, Jealous Hope,
Yeah.
Handon reunion.
Yep.
Let us know
Let's go.
your MVP and your favorite scene. You know what you guys expect next episode, and
And how you feel about the Clark reveal? What you think Clark's
Yeah.
gonna do?
how do you feel about the Clark reveal?
You know, was I right, wrong? You know,
I don't know why he's here.
I did ask. Don't know. why
Well,
you
I
said
mean, yeah.
Well-
Anyways, that was our episode.
that. You know, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for Handon Weekly content. Our social media is linked in the description where you can see us pretty much do theories or kind of do more pondering on Twitter or Instagram. Until next time,
Bye, guys.
bye.